What is going on, guys? What is going on? Today is Friday, guys. Today is Friday, and I'm coming back with y'all with another video today. So today, it's Friday, and I don't like trading Fridays, but we're like, let's give it a shot, just one shot, and we'll see where it goes. So let me just break down the trade that I took for y'all today, what I was thinking, how I felt, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Um, so I woke up right around 6 today. So what was it? Right here. So after this, these sellers came in and pushed it down. That's when I woke up. So I was like, okay, I look previous, right? What has done in the past over here? So I see, okay, at this level, right? Sellers are really strong. Sellers can't. The buyers can't push out of this level. So, so the sellers are always coming in. They're like camping right here, right? They're like camping and like Call of Duty. They camping at this spot. As soon as they see an enemy, boom, they shoot them, and they go down. Blah blah. You know what I'm saying, right? So they camping up here. Sellers are here. So I noticed that, but I also noticed that the buyers are camping over here too, right? So the buyers are down here, and they're like, nah, we're not gonna push this. We're not gonna push this. Y'all not gonna push this down lower. We coming in right here. So I'm like, okay, it's some sort of consolidation. Eventually, we get a break downwards, right? So I'm like, okay, but it still decides to respect this level because it got liquidity, right? Liquidity, and it still decides to respect that level. So if we go on the 15-minute, right, you see that this is really choppy, really ugly, even on the 30-minute, even on the hour. You see how choppy wicks everywhere on the hour, wicks everywhere, 30 minutes everywhere. So I'm just like, okay, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so if the market wanted to push down lower, we're probably gonna get some type of retrace, right? And want to go lower. So mainly, I wanted the sales, right? I wanted to look for sales because this resistance wasn't broken yet. So every time it got here, as you can see, sellers were always pushing it down, right? Sellers were always pushing it down. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just wait until it reaches this level, right? To get in. So I drew out my Fibonacci. I'm like, okay, what am I targeting? Um, I said my TP1 right here, but I didn't like it because I know it's consolidating and I know buyers are right here. Because I knew this. I knew buyers were somewhere gonna be around this level. So I was like, I don't want to take my chances for a TP1 to hold it all the way to TP1, right? So I saw this, right? So I woke up at 6. I'm like, okay, it's pushing up, it's pushing up. Once it reached this area right here, I'm like, boom. Okay, let me see. Sellers, come in, sellers. Give me a nice engulfing too. This gave me a nice engulfing too right here. As you can see, um, the sellers, right? So I don't count this as an engulfing because the wicks are bigger than the body, right? As you can see, the wicks are bigger than the body, so I don't count that as an engulfing, right? Maybe I say this as a tested candle, but what I'm looking at is this last strong green candle, right? Because the body is bigger than the wicks. Um, that these two candles right here engulf this one. As you can see, this one is lower than this big candle right here. So that's what I was telling myself. I was like, okay, um, it engulfed right there. Let me get in. I really wanted a stronger engulfing, right? But I was like, you know what? I like it. So I got in right here, guys. So I got in right here after, not after that one, which I should have. I mean, I only missed out on like 0.5 of a point, but still, it don't matter. I should have gotten in, but I got in a little late. I was like, okay, the market wants to push it down, right? And originally, I was aiming for these lows, 5 points, right? 5 points. And my risk, instead of 4, I dropped it down to 3 because it was still above this high. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lower my stop loss, but I'm also gonna lower my take profit because obviously it's Friday. Obviously, I'm looking at the past, right? What has the past done? It's consolidating, right? And what I always tell y'all guys, I do not do good in consolidating markets. I don't. So I'm like, I told myself, okay, it's consolidating. I can see it because previous price action is telling me that it's consolidating between these two levels. But I got a good shot, right? That every time in the past, you know, how many times? One, two, three, four times that this has shown me, okay, every time the sellers get it up to here, they push it down, right? They push it down. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a stab, one stab. If I lose, that's it. I'm done for the week. Just end it off for the week. So originally I was aiming for right here, but I told myself, okay, if I'm only risking 3 points, right? I thought to myself, only risking 3 points, let me just get 3 points. Let me just get a 101. And that's exactly what happened, guys. So I changed it. I got a 101 literally at this candle. This candle right here. Um, and just took me out pretty quick, and I was happy, man. I was really happy. This trade was about only $220, I think. I think it was, yeah, $220. Because I only got uh I lowered my risk a little bit. So my last side, because it's Friday, I don't want to blow it. I had a good week today, so I didn't want to blow it. So I lowered my contract size, and I also lowered my take profit and my stop loss. So that way I could ensure that, okay, I'm gonna take one stab, but I did this. I lowered my stop, right? That's one. I lowered my take profit. That's two, and I lowered my contract size. That's three, because I did those three things because I know myself, I don't do well in consolidating markets, right? And I don't do well, what's the other one? In consolidating markets and on Fridays, boom, on Fridays. So I don't do well in consolidating markets and I do Fridays. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do these three things, right? These three things right here, because I know these two things I don't do well at. So I was like, let's give it a shot. And yeah, man, I cashed in. Um, if I would have held though to TP1, I would have got stopped out right here. Even if I did 4 points, guys, I still would have been stopped out before it actually hit the take profit. But if I originally held to the 5 points, guys, that I was going to hold to, I would have won. Still, because as you can see, this came up all the way up here, right? But sellers were still here. So sellers pushed this down back again, and it would have hit my take profit. Um, and so, I mean, I could have held, but like I said, guys, right? It's a consolidated market. I just wanted to get in, get out, and it was a 101. So I wasn't mad at myself, right? I was risking less, 101. Um, I take those any single day, right? And yeah, guys. So after this, I told myself, okay, we're up. I'm not gonna force anything else. But if the market wants to break out of this consolidation zone and then give me a retest on one of these zones, then I'll potentially get back in. So I kept on looking, right? So just look at this. It's so choppy. And this is the 5 minute, right? So I was looking at the 15 minute too, still choppy. Just look how choppy. A lot of wicks here. 30 minutes too. 30 minutes really just in the middle, right? Hour. Look at all these wicks on the hour. It's just crazy. So I was like, yeah, I'm done for today. I call it a day. I'm like, I won today. I think I called it at 9. I called it early, yeah, 9. After this green one, and then I saw that it was going down, and then this one because I waited for news. So news was at. Let me see if I could pull it up for y'all guys right quick. Yeah, so boom right here. So news was 9:45 a.m. But on my time it's 8:45 a.m. So news was at 8:45 a.m. Right? So I was looking, and that was the flash manufacturer PMI, some red folders, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. We got some red folders. Um, So I'm like, cool, 8:45. This was 8:45. It wanted to go up. So I'm like, okay, are we gonna get a break? Now let's get a retest, and so we can push this thing up further. But that didn't happen, guys. It just went down, and you see this big body candle, this wick. I mean, yeah, guys. So I was like, you know what? I'm done. I took my money. I took a W, and we're done. So guys, I hope that helped you guys, or I hope somebody, you know, my thought process, what I used, and what I how I came into conclusion to, you know, where to put this, where to put that, all that good stuff. So now that I showed you that, let's, you know, take it to the performance tab, and show you what happened here. So as you can see, I made $227 today, one trade. And look at this, $1,000 week, guys. It's so good, and this is so beautiful. Look at um, the monthly P and L too, $2,150, guys. That is great. That is awesome. Um, I still got one more week for this month, so oh no, it says this week's gonna be another week. Yeah, maybe on the next month. So basically, yeah, I closed out 2,000 this month, and then for March, oh yeah, it will be another week for March that has 5 weeks. Ooh, so we'll see that there. But man, for this month, 2,000 is just awesome, guys. I'm sitting at 51. I'm sitting at 51,068. So I think the profit target is 53,000. So I'm close. I'm close. As you notice, guys, that we started this account with actually 49,000 because I lost 1,000. So just being able to get this up, man, it's just good. It shows that my strategy works. It's showing that I'm disciplined only to enter when my strategy tells me to enter, um, and just stuff like that, man. So I'm really proud of myself, how I've been trading lately, and just keep it going because uh, I don't I don't want to lose this momentum that I'm having, right? And just look at, I don't trade every day, right? This trade was a break even day. I really didn't trade this day. Really didn't trade this day. This one was also a break even trade. These two were break even trades. So really didn't really trade these 2 days. So as you look at it, guys, I'm only taking one trade, two trades, one trade, one trade, one trade, three trades, one trade, one trade, one trade, two trades. So I'm just looking for high probability setups. You know, not something, not over trading. If the market doesn't give me an opportunity, then I'm not gonna trade. I'm not gonna revenge trade, all that good stuff, guys. So just really proud of what I'm doing here, how I've been trading lately so far. Because after last month, you know, I had a bad last month, guys. I had a bad January when I started this account, the 17th. I had a bad last month. So just coming into this month, February, and having a great month, right? It's just, all the glory and praise goes to my Father in heaven, Jesus Christ, first and foremost, right? I can't do this without Him. He's in everything that I do, so I just thank Him. You know, I'm grateful every single day, whether I have a losing month or whether I have a winning month like this. You know, it doesn't matter. All the glory and praise goes to my Father, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So with that being said, guys, have a nice and beautiful weekend, guys. Um, have a nice, beautiful weekend, and I'll update y'all on Monday because I don't trade Sundays, but I'll be with y'all on Monday to see if I took a trade or not. You know, gave you my breakdown just like this one. And always remember, guys, that Jesus loves you. Peace.